Welcome to the Enrichment, Leadership, and Skill Building Service Area. My name is Sharice Dorsey Smith, and I'm the Younger Youth Programs and Planning Manager for DCYF. In this video, I will briefly review the Enrichment, Leadership, and Skill Building Service Area and describe elements of each strategy. Before scoring proposals in the service area, be sure to read the service area description in the RFP to understand the types of services that will be funded in this area. Read the strategy write-up in detail to ensure full understanding of the goals, target population, and requirements. And remember our reading and scoring tips to ensure that you are scoring consistently and fairly. Now let's start with an overview of the Enrichment, Leadership, and Skill Building Service Area. The Enrichment, Leadership, and Skill Building, ELS, service area seeks to support programs that provide opportunities for children, youth, and disconnected TAY to learn specialized skills, build positive personal identities, and improve their leadership abilities through project and curriculum-based programming. This service area also includes the Youth Empowerment Allocation, a mandated set-aside of at least 3% of the Children and Youth Fund for youth-initiated projects. The ELS service area consists of 7 strategies: arts and creative expression, identity formation, service learning, sports and physical activity, science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM, youth leadership, engagement, and organizing, and youth-led philanthropy. Arts and creative expression. The Arts and Creative Expression strategy is designed to provide youth and disconnected transitional age youth, TAY, with opportunities to explore one or more forms of artistic and creative expression and have structured and intentional ways to express themselves and showcase their work. Arts and creative expression programs can include, but are not limited to, disciplines such as visual arts, creative writing, music, dance, theater, film, and other digital media. The intent of the Arts and Creative Expression strategy is to increase developmentally appropriate opportunities for youth to express themselves, to increase exposure to varying forms of artistic expression, for example, visual arts, creative writing, music, theater, film, digital media, and to allow youth to explore artistic activities as outlets for social and emotional learning and growth. The target population for creative expression, applicants will choose to serve any combination of the following target populations: San Francisco Elementary School youth in grades K-5, San Francisco Middle School youth in grades 6-8, San Francisco High School youth in grades 9-12, San Francisco Disconnected Transitional Age youth ages 18 to 24. Identity formation. The identity formation strategy is designed to provide opportunities for youth to increase their self-esteem and sense of purposefully belonging by focusing on the resiliency, strengths, and assets of their personal identity. Identity formation programs can focus on any element that makes up identity, including but not limited to race, ethnic or cultural background, gender, and/or sexual orientation. The intent of the identity formation strategy is to increase self-esteem and sense of purposeful belonging, to strengthen the dispositional factors that influence positive behaviors and increase self-perception and hopefulness for the future, to increase cultural and historical awareness and understanding of others, to increase opportunities for self-expression, to increase connections to peer support and caring adults, and to increase social awareness, resiliency, and coping skills. The target population for identity formation, applicants will choose to serve one or both of the following target populations: San Francisco Middle School youth in grades 6-8, San Francisco High School youth in grades 9-12. Science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM. The Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, STEM, strategy is designed to provide learning opportunities related to science, technology, engineering, and math that will help participants develop 21st century skills and competencies. STEM can focus on many topics, including but not limited to biological or environmental science, computer science, and coding. The intent of the STEM strategy is to provide participants with access to hands-on, inquiry-based STEM extracurricular programs and activities, to enrich participants' educational experience and support social and emotional skill development, to expose participants to a range of STEM-related career options. The target population for STEM, applicants will choose to serve one, two, or all 3 of the following target populations: San Francisco Elementary School youth in grades K-5, San Francisco Middle School youth in grades 6-8, San Francisco High School youth in grades 9-12. Service learning. The service learning strategy is designed to provide opportunities for youth and disconnected transitional age youth, TAY, to practice civic engagement by linking learning with active engagement in their communities. The service learning strategy differs from the youth leadership engagement and organizing strategy in that programming in this strategy is intended to primarily be led by adult staff rather than youth participants. The intent of the service learning strategy is to provide participants with the tools to develop as leaders, to help participants develop a lifelong commitment to civic engagement and the habits, orientation, and practices that contribute to a more just society, and to increase participant civic engagement through caring, volunteering, organizing, and educating others, and to support participants in conceiving, planning, implementing, and evaluating service learning projects that produce concrete community impact. The target population, applicants will choose to serve any combination of the following target populations: San Francisco Elementary School youth in grades K-5, San Francisco Middle School youth in grades 6-8, San Francisco High School youth in grades 9-12, San Francisco Disconnected Transitional Age youth ages 18 to 24. Sports and physical activity. The sports and physical activity strategy is designed to provide opportunities for youth to engage in competitive and non-competitive sports and physical activities and to develop key skills such as teamwork and collaboration. Programs can cover a range of different types of sports and physical activities, including but not limited to soccer, basketball, swimming, yoga, and/or tennis. The intent of the sports and physical activity strategy is to provide expanded opportunities for participants, especially girls, to engage in sports and/or physical activities, to increase physical activity among participants and support the development of lifelong healthy habits. Target population. Applicants will choose to serve one, two, or all three of the following target populations: San Francisco Elementary School youth in grades K-5, San Francisco Middle School youth in grades 6-8, San Francisco High School youth in grades 9-12. Please note, within each target population, applicants can choose to propose to provide programming in single-gender or mixed-gender cohorts. Youth leadership engagement and organizing. Funded through the Youth Empowerment Allocation Set-Aside of the Children and Youth Fund, the Youth Leadership Engagement and Organizing Strategy is designed to foster youth leadership and encourage young people to take an active role in their communities through collective empowerment and systematic change. The Youth Leadership Engagement and Organizing Strategy differs from the Service Learning Strategy in that programming in this strategy is intended to be primarily led by youth participants rather than adult staff. Youth Leadership Engagement and Organizing programs will focus on at least one of the following two content areas: 1, youth leadership and engagement, or 2, youth-led organizing. The intent of the Youth Leadership Engagement and Organizing Strategy is to provide opportunities for participants to advance along the continuum and ladder of youth engagement. See Section 9 of the RFP for the continuum and ladder of youth engagement. To provide opportunities for participants to influence the perception of youth and youth issues among adults and community members, and to increase youth participation in local advocacy and policymaking organizations and networks, and to provide opportunities for youth voice to be included in institutional and community policies, priorities, and practices. The target population, applicants will choose to serve 1, 2, or all 3 of the following target populations: San Francisco Middle School youth in grades 6-8, San Francisco High School youth in grades 9-12, San Francisco Disconnected Transitional Age youth ages 18 to 24. Youth-led philanthropy. Funded through the Youth Empowerment Allocation Set-Aside of the Children and Youth Fund, the Youth-Led Philanthropy Strategy is designed to educate youth about the process of grant-making by training them to administer and support grants to other young people for youth-led projects. Youth-led philanthropy programs must focus on at least one of the following 3 grant-making content areas: youth trends and needs, equity and social justice, and general grant-making. The intent of the youth-led philanthropy strategy is to provide participants with the opportunity to learn about grant making by implementing grants to other youth for youth-led projects, to build the knowledge, competencies, and confidence of participants to help them better succeed in 21st century economic, political, intellectual, and cultural life, and to provide participants with youth leadership opportunities and positive engagement within communities across San Francisco. Target population, applicants will choose to serve one or both of the following target populations: San Francisco high school youth in grades 9-12, San Francisco disconnected transitional age youth ages 18 to 24.